Guys, Floyd Money Mayweather says he is done with boxing. He says that his boxing career is over, and he has put the speculation to all bed. Now, I did a video a couple of days ago saying that I think Mayweather would come back and fight Pacquiao. I was obviously wrong. Thing is, with Floyd Mayweather, there was a lot of rumors, there was a lot of signals coming out that he is going to fight again. You know, he even announced it last year that he's going to come back in 2020. And now, who knows, maybe he was coming back. Maybe Mayweather was coming back. I just think that these tragedies that have happened with his, he first lost his ex-missus, and then he lost his uncle. I think that he probably thought, nah, I don't need boxing anymore. Enough's enough. I'm not coming back. And I think he's put boxing to bed. He's basically said, I'm retiring. I'm finished in boxing. I'm not coming back. And fair enough. You know, he's had a great career. He doesn't need to come back. There's nothing more to prove. I would have loved to see the Pacquiao rematch from a selfish point of view. But to be honest, I'll be honest with you. Even the Manny Pacquiao fans don't really want Floyd Mayweather back. They don't really want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Floyd Mayweather. They want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Terence Crawford or Errol Spence and beat one of them. Because I've seen a lot of their reactions, and they don't really care if Manny fights they don't really care if he avenges the loss or not. They would prefer him to fight Crawford or Spence, who the current, because at the end of the day, even if Manny was to fight Floyd now, if Floyd hasn't fought for a long time, he beats him, everyone's going to say, well, Floyd was retired. You know, so he'll get a lot more credit in years to come and in the history if he was to beat Crawford or Spence. That aside, you know, I think Mayweather's made the right decision, that retiring from the sport, because he can't beat any top fighter right now. Any active fighter, Mayweather can't beat them. You know, he can't beat Spence, he can't beat Crawford, and he can't beat Pacquiao. So I always knew that if he was to come back now to fight Pacquiao, because he weren't going to fight Spence or Crawford, let's put it out there. But if he was going to come back to fight Pacquiao, he would be an underdog in my opinion. And Pacquiao's been active, he's currently a champion. So, and he just beat Thurman, right? He's still got the hunger, still got the desire. He's still tough. We know that. We've seen it against Thurman. And I just don't think that would be a good fight for Floyd right now. So I think Floyd's made the right decision. He's even said that he's not really interested in the Conor McGregor fight. I think, like I said, since he's, you know, maybe he might have come back. I think the recent tragedies might have just pushed him over the edge and said, you know what, I'm not fighting anymore. It could have just been the fact that he was messing around and just playing with the public. Floyd loves doing that as well. So, like I said, you know, I think he's made the right call. I think he's made the right call, and I think he's had a great career. There's nothing to prove, and just go off into the sunset. What I wouldn't want him to do is keep teasing us, because that's just not right. I think, you know, as boxing fans, you know, thing is, I think here's the thing. People want to see Mayweather fight because it's not so much the fight, because sometimes his fights can be quite boring. But it's the event, it's the build-up, everything to go along with a Mayweather event. I think people will miss that. His fans will miss that, because there's not a lot coming through that is on that level. You know, Mayweather is a huge name. Mayweather and Pacquiao's not got long left. There's not a lot coming through that are going to fill these guys, that are filling these guys' shoes. That's the issue. And that's why people want to see Mayweather come back. That's why people want to see Mayweather come back. Yeah, there are certain people that don't want to see Mayweather back, but there's a lot of people that do, because there's not a lot. Here's the thing. When Roy Jones and that, some of them were still fighting. But I'm saying when Mike Tyson left, people stop talking about Mike Tyson. They talk about Pacquiao, Mayweather, because they're the talk of the town, right? The problem is Mayweather and Pacquiao are going, but there's nothing that has filled those two guys. Now, there are Canelo, Joshua, but I don't think they're on that. Now, Canelo financially is, but in terms of have they filled the boots of Mayweather and Pacquiao? I don't quite think so. And I think that's why people still want to see Pacquiao fight. They still want to see Mayweather come back, because there's nothing currently that are filling Mayweather's boots. There's nothing currently that when Pacquiao goes that's going to in my opinion, fill Pacquiao's boots. So that's why people would still want to see Pacquiao fights. People still want to see Mayweather fight, because there's not a lot coming through on that level. And maybe it's going to take a long time before we get someone on that level. You know? And people probably felt the same way when Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting, when they retired. Right, oh, who's going to replace these guys? There will be someone eventually that comes along that will, but we just can't see it right now. So that's why people probably want to see Mayweather and Pacquiao go on forever. But at the end of the day, the journey comes to an end one day, and we just have to move on with time. However, I just think at the minute, because we can't see anything replacing those guys, we find it difficult to move on. Over time we will, because there will be somebody that comes along that replaces Mayweather and Pacquiao. But right now, unfortunately, there's nothing there. So we're still looking at Mayweather to come out of retirement. We're still hoping Pacquiao carries on, just because of the fact that we don't think there's a lot coming through. And I think that's why Mayweather's people still want to see him fight. And yes, people want to see him lose, but there's generally also people that want to see Mayweather come back just to fight, just because they want to see him fight, because they love they love everything involved with a Mayweather event. Like me, I love everything around a Mayweather event, just to build up the hype, everything. I love all of that. You know, I feel like it gives boxing a lot of attention. So that's gonna be sad that we're never gonna see that again. But at the end of the day, like I said, every journey comes to an end, and Mayweather's put an end to this journey. He doesn't want to fight again, and I think he's made the right call. I think he has, because I think if he was to fight a top fighter right now, I think he would lose. So Mayweather, to me, has made the right decision in retiring, and I wish him all the best in retirement. You know, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all in the next video. I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got two options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face, and I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs, where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.